lives, we experience pain, and through that pain, we lose trust. Trust is one of the most powerful emotions to have when it comes to the law of attraction. I've got an insanely weird level of trust with the universe, with this reality. And it allows for me to have this sense of inner peace and calm. No matter what's going on externally, I can have this genuine peace within. Very rarely does something external affect or infect my internal world. And a lot of people are looking for and searching for this inner peace. And I believe this specific area of trusting can really enhance the law of attraction, can really enhance your life in very powerful ways, because it's like you're in harmony with nature, you're in harmony with the universe. And so this is something that you don't necessarily want to intellectualize. It's more something that you want to embody and emotionalize. When you have the emotion of trust with the universe and you have it 100%, you're stepping into a different arena when it comes to the law of attraction. There's no more, why is the universe treating this way? Why is this happening to me? Why is God treating me this way? Why did I have to go through this? It's more of the universe working for you, working with you, and knowing that there's lessons to be learned in all pains and all traumas and all experiences that you've been through. A very powerful quote from Tony Robbins is that life doesn't happen to you, life happens for you. And until you can emotionalize that, you won't really see via the law of attraction, via the reticular activating system, how it's working for you. You know, we see things as fault, we see things as bad, we see things as negative. We don't honor the shadow, we don't honor the bad. We just want things to be good. We've been trained to think this way about the law of attraction. We've been trained to think this way with ourselves, you know, and how we should treat ourselves, and that it's not okay to be thinking a certain way or whatever it is. And it creates an imbalance within. Let me show you some things that have really helped me along my journey to begin to, I'm just checking my phone here on my notes, things that have helped me gain trust with the universe and really create that sense of inner peace and calm, and also enhance the law of attraction. The more trust you gain with the unknown, the unexpected, the void, the spontaneous, the more you develop a relationship with that, the more life you live. You see, most people are afraid of doing something different, like not following the crowd, downgrading your house so you can save money, so you can build a business or grow and do something that you're passionate about. Most people are afraid to do that. Most people are afraid to leave their, 10-year relationship that sucks. Most people are afraid to go and leave their state, their country, to live in another country, to have more fulfillment and joy and happiness. Most people are afraid to leave their family. Most people are afraid to leave their parents. Most people are afraid to leave their jobs and move into something that they're more passionate about. There's a lack of faith. I love the experience of life. I love the negative. I love the pain. It sounds weird, but I embrace pain. I don't look at it as something bad or negative. And it really creates a relationship with both aspects of myself, the positive and the negative, the masculine and the feminine. And so by gaining trust with the universe, you actually speed up the law of attraction. You have things work better because you're overcoming the lessons, you're overcoming the challenges much faster, rather than experiencing pain as something that you want to push away or fight or not accepting of. We want to accept all areas of life, the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. And when we can do that, it creates a sense of inner peace within the self. When we've got these expectations on how the world should be or how life should be, and things should be this way and things should be that way, it creates disharmony within. Only the ego can do that, right? But the third eye doesn't do that, right? The union between the masculine and the feminine doesn't do that. The isness, the godliness, the emptiness and the fullness at the same time, the spiritual realm where there is no ego, doesn't understand these concepts that we have created for ourselves. So one of the things that I've done is that I've developed faith with the unknown. And please deep this, because if you deep it, you'll know that when you emotionalize this rather than intellectualize this, and it becomes a part of who you are, you're no longer afraid of the unknown. Excitement is actually a little bit of fear, right? Or a little bit of anxiety with a little bit of pleasure at the same time. That's what excitement is. And that is only experienced in the unknown. That excitement is very, very powerful. And that's where life is. That's where you thrive in life, in the unknown, when you're stepping outside your comfort zone, right? That's what they call it, stepping outside your comfort zone. And so if we embody the emotions of faith in the unknown, we will continually move to growing, expanding, becoming greater versions of ourselves, and doing things that we wouldn't usually do to experience the life that we would love to have. You see, we have to do the things that we have to do the things that people won't usually do to create the life that people don't usually have. But we stay within our comfort zone and we don't challenge ourselves. We sort of retreat and we make excuses that we need more qualifications, that I need to study more, that I need to, do this first and put that in place. We create these obstacles in our mind that stop us from getting to the end goal, and we're wondering why the law of attraction doesn't work the way we want it to. Creating faith in the unknown, creating faith in the void. If we were to go into space, right, and it's just the void, it's just a vacuum, that's what we have to develop faith in. That this vacuum that we're floating in space somewhere on a big rock, right, a big circular rock. Some people think we got flat earth as well, whatever, right? We're floating in space. We are these little tiny beings on this planet, in comparison to the sun, for example, where a speck of dust. So we wanna realize that whatever all of this stuff is, we want to develop faith in it. Faith is a sort of belief in the unknown. Faith is belief in the unexpected. And when we can develop that faith and trust, it's almost as if you let go of a lot of things in life. It creates a lot of inner peace, and things just work out. Best case scenario. One of the next things that I do to gain trust with the universe and to speed up the law of attraction, make the law of attraction work a lot better and create that sense of inner peace, is I only say things that I'm committed to. Okay, and this is what you want to do. You don't want to overcommit. You don't want to keep on saying yes to things. You don't want to keep on saying in your mind that I'm going to do this, and this. I want to achieve this, and this. And never follow through with it. Because you're training your subconscious mind, you're training yourself to say something and not do it. And so this is about building trust with yourself. The way to build trust with yourself is to say you're going to do something and to do it. So what I recommend that you do, this is what I did, and this is what my coach taught me, is that just start with a few things. Start very small, that you're going to eat an apple today, and go and eat an apple today, right? I'm going to eat an apple today, and I eat the apple, and now I'm building trust in myself, and then build up to something else. I'm going to eat an apple. Did I say build an apple before? I'm going to eat an apple and wash the dishes today. I'm going to write a few sentences of my book. I'm going to get started. As soon as I complete those 3 sentences, I need to give myself that sense of reward that I've achieved something, I've done something, I said I'm going to do something, and I actually did it. All right? It sounds crazy, but you need to develop trust with yourself, and over time you increase it. It's called Kaizen. There's a book called Kaizen. It's a Japanese philosophy where it's small incremental improvement over time. This helps you develop habits and helps you change your behavior over time. If you just improve 1% every day, your life will completely transform in a year. But most people want it to happen now. Like, my slipper's falling off right now. Most people want it to happen right now. Like, I want to be the type of person that does this, and this. You're pushing too hard on yourself. You're being too hard on yourself. And you're not realizing that You're working with a mind that has been trained to act and behave in a specific way for a very long time. You know, you got to train yourself into these habits and behaviors that lead to the success that you want. So basically, you know, you don't want to overcommit. You don't want to say things to yourself, to others, that you're not truly committed to, that you're not going to follow through on. You should only commit to things that you're 100% going to do. You're 100% going to follow through on. You're 100% going to take action on. Like, you know it. You know, you don't kind of know it, you know it. That I can definitely go and eat an apple today. Like, if there's a shadow of doubt or resistance, you shouldn't be doing that activity, okay? If you feel like the part of you is not gonna do it or not gonna take action on it, then don't commit to doing it. Just leave it alone. Maybe shorten the goal, lessen the goal. If it's reading a book, for example, don't say that, oh, I'm gonna read the book today, thinking that you know, your subconscious mind doesn't know what reading the book means. If you say reading the one page of this book or a few sentences of this book, it gives clarity to your mind so it can follow through on that particular action. This will help develop and build trust with yourself. And when you have immense trust with yourself, guess what happens? It builds trust with the universe, right? You trust yourself, you are the universe, you are the center of the universe, everything surrounds you. And so building trust with yourself and that emotion of trust with yourself develops that with the universe, because we tend to assume that the universe is outside of ourselves, but we are the universe, we are part of it. Everything is energy. So you are merged into this reality that we're experiencing right now. You are it. It is you, you are it. And when we can sort of change our vibration to trusting ourselves, we are in alignment with nature, right? We are in alignment with our reality, and it can create a lot of powerful attractions in terms of the manifestation and bringing those things that we want into our lives. So we also don't want to take things personally, okay? Stop asking for life to be fair. You know, so a lot of people, they take things personally. There's a really good book called The 4 Agreements, and it talks about not taking things personally. A very, very powerful agreement to make to yourself that you're never going to take anything personally again. And then again, it's not something that you want to intellectualize. This is something that you want to emotionalize. Nothing's ever personal most of the time. When we ask for life to be fair, you know, it's a concept that we shouldn't be focused on. We want to learn how to be in alignment with life. We want to become more accepting of life itself. That will develop sort of life being fair, counterintuitively. Nikola Tesla says, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of vibration, energy, and frequency. We are frequency, we are energy. So I want to ask you, where do you resonate? What is your frequency right now? So I offer free energy readings to determine your frequency, to determine your vibration, your actual vibration, not an emotional thing, your actual vibration, who you are on a vibrational level. The link will be in the description where you can go get that reading. Check out this video right here on how to manifest financial freedom.